keep it right now. I'm gonna keep it sexy.
Uh-oh.
All right. So I'm gonna do this piece. We had an erotic night in Orlando, so I'm gonna do this piece.
Oh yeah, she wants to order.
It's called Supper Time. Like to eat. Supper Time. Baby girl, I'm hungry, and I ain't ate all day. So why don't you take off them drawers and hop on my plate? I said, baby girl, I'm hungry, and I ain't ate all day. So why don't you take off them drawers and hop on my plate? Nah, better yet, take off them drawers and hop on my face. Nah, better yet. Where my Jamaican people at? Where Barbados at? Where Brazil at? Where the Haitian people at? Oh, it's a lot of y'all. South Passe! That's all they do all night. 7 hours. Right there. They keep it right there. Fuck that shit. Y'all got me doing stand-up and shit. I'm trying to do a poem. Goddamn. I said, baby girl, I'm home. And I ain't ate all day. So take off them drawers and hop on my plate. Now better yet, take off them drawers and hop on my face. Or better yet, slip off that thong and sit on my tongue. See, I eat pussy like it's a job. I don't do it for fun. I eat pussy so good, I make Mr. Marcus look like a priest and Pinky look like a nun. I eat pussy so good, I make a fat chick run. I eat pussy so good, if you had a twin sister, she would come. And I ain't bragging or boasting at all, but I can make that pussy spring in the wintertime and in the summer that neck gon' fall. See, I'ma eat it at noon and follow up at night. I ate the pussy so good. She said she wanted to be my wife. Now I ate the pussy so good, she said she wanted me to be her wife. She said, I ate the pussy so good, I ain't even gotta work. She said just cook, clean up, and I had a workshop. So I made her garlic, mashed potatoes, mixed veggies, and grilled chicken breasts. And I ate the pussy for dessert. So I ain't let her get undressed, I ate it right through her skirt. And I love to eat pussy, but I love to fuck too. She got a first nut from the head, but from the dick in round 2 and 3 and 4. She said, Paul. She said, ain't nobody ever fucked me like this before. She said, Paul, no disrespect, but you fuck good as fuck for a big boy. And I said, I know, because this stroke is followed by some power, and I got stamina so I can give it to you for hours. This is 100% USDA dick. No Mojo, no Austin Powers. Then we took a shower, dried off, and slept. And I ate the pussy while she was asleep. And when she woke up, she said, oh my God, I dreamed of the weirdest thing. And I said, what's that, baby? She said, I dreamed I got fucked by a lesbian baseball team. And I said, that's some cool shit. She said, why? I said, because that means I get better head than a lesbian chick, and my dick feel better than that Rubbermaid shit. And it's not the biggest in the world, but I know how to use it. I got some tricks up my sleeve that'll fucking make you loose. So good you might not want to lose it. Goddamn it, you might want to choose it. Because it's summertime. Spit that
No, I got a new piece. Okay. Y'all know how y'all get with a person and you know y'all really not expecting all of that, but then it turned out the dick is good. Yeah. So I came up with this piece called Conscious Fuck. Actually, it's a subconscious fuck, but here you go. I thought about some real shit and it kept grabbing between the inner cords of my thighs. Knowing that these feelings should have never entered my mind has made me despise. Despise the fact that he did this shit to me without the slightest indiscretion of how it would all end. Do I continue to masturbate my every thought to him? He kissed me to feel what's inside. He touched me to feel my hips sway to his ride. Deep up in my conscience, slowly fucked me to a steady grind. Now I'm still coming hard, soul, body, and mind. A chemistry more powerful than anything that's ever stimulated my pussy for a while, and I can't help but feed into that mental psyche that only fits his profile. Stuck up in me, don't know what to do, like glue. And he got me singing.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I'm gonna sing that part.
I have to sing.
Up in me, stuck like glue, don't know what to do but inhale. Inhale him with every breath that I take, like when I am giving him head. Slow pause, because between me and you know I won't fail, because this is my conscience speaking, my pussy innovating every thought of you, how good it is to fuck you, be with you, swallow you, and connect with you. My pussy innovating every thought of you, how good it is to fuck you, be with you, swallow you, and connect with you, not only in the bed, but eternally within you. The flicker of his magic wand ignited me, and it stayed with me all night. I had to grab her, squeeze, and hold my legs to squirm and express what you've done to me. Pick up the phone to dial your number, but my pride wouldn't let me call you to tell you that these feelings just won't do. But you see, something must be wrong, because I am a woman who is at peace with my sexuality. I know when to ask for it, and at times get on my knees and beg for it. But you see, this got way past my mental fit. Want to grab hold of every moment and every waking hour to devour this in head. Sorry.
Is that good?
Yeah. Subconsciously, I have taken him from my mind, but I have to concur, because it's a crime for my pussy to be wet and not let him taste her. And he has tasted me way past my spot in my mentality. So this is how it all started, where he contemplated and fucked me subconsciously. Thank you.
This joint called, it's called The Other Man. Never claimed to be God's gift to women, but I'm a good brother. So if you love your girl, really love your girl, you better cuff her.
Hello.
See, I know y'all all heard Brother to the Night. Is that all right? Well, me and him are kind of alike. The only difference is I also strike and sunlight. When you fail to send that text 9:30 a.m. asking how her morning's going, I'm picking up that slack. Teasing her with samples of my affection, so now when she feels neglected, she only thinks of me. Desperately want to be a man's queen and not a nigga's shorty. A simple gesture now has her mentally flirting with the possibility of us and in turn second guessing you. Now let's compare us two. You got a heart, no debating that. She fell for you fresh out of high school, most popular guy in school, so you excelled in social studies. She met you third period in history, so y'all got history, but you always skip fourth period, so y'all never really had chemistry. Damn, what was that? Shit. She met you third period in history, so y'all got history, but you always skip fourth period, so y'all never really had chemistry. Math was never your strong suit, yet you managed to pass. Adding her innocence with your eagerness while subtracting both of y'all's common sense led to her legs dividing, her feelings multiplying, and you becoming the common denominator. Simple mathematics, job well done. But now she's grown mentally. Evolved from a basic equation to trigonometry, and to speak quite honestly, your frame GED just can't compete with a nigga shooting for degrees. Indeed, you both blow trees. But for you, it's a mandatory fix, and for me, it's a recreational release. Can't knock her at the least for being more interested in having a dope-ass man than a dope boy. A man that values his family over his so-called homeboys. Disclaimer. I am not a home wrecker. I'm just the other man. The one who listens when you don't give a damn. Say disclaimer. I am not a home wrecker. I'm just the other man. The one who listens when you don't give a damn. The one that studies every curve from her face to her waist. So, truth be told, your chick chose me. She's an undercover butcher who was interested and inquired about my meat. Your chick chose me. She's an undercover butcher who was interested and inquired about my meat. And after she heard great things, she then became intrigued with my mystique, and her thoughts were entrenched with ideas of performing intimate indiscretions once she encountered me. An indecent proposal, to say the least. But make a long story short, she's into me. And when I enter her, it feels like I hit the lottery. Gotta love opportunity. Far from being edible, yet my food for thought is like Thanksgiving for her mind. And boy, does she have a beautiful mind. As do I. So we share knowledge from 6 to 9 like 2 college students study for a midterm. Just call us, yeah. So we, hold on. So we share knowledge, So we share knowledge from 6 to 9 like two college students studying for a midterm. Just call us study buddies. I examine her IQ and she raises my GPA. At this rate, we'll be in cap and gowns by May. But what's sad is that at first I was secretly rooting for you. Hoping you see her slipping away, changing ways. She placed me on layaway for a rainy day, but that wasn't the case. You stayed in and out of jail like T.I.P. She grew tired of your RAP and decided to place her faith in the hands of this K.I.N.G. Now her and I are building a home where communication is our front door. Trust is our windows and honesty makes up our security code with a sign on the lawn that reads, "No intruders or bitter ex-boyfriends allowed." It's gotta suck when love slips out your hands and you get replaced by me, the other man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, representing for the South, I need you to show your love. Start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Give it up for my girl, Elijah.
something that felt right and was always wrong. You said, I'll always be there for you. Baby, you know I care for you. I have officially been dragged along. It wasn't his fault though, it was my own. I could have stopped this from the gate. Accepting that first call was my biggest mistake. But the conversation was great. Then came the date. Oh, but wait, you tried to front like you weren't a cheapskate. To me it was funny because you never had to have money. I liked you from the start. And when I opened my legs to you, I gave you my heart. I gotta keep myself from falling apart because he isn't mine. That night I picked up the phone to call your wife and tell her everything we had done. I changed my mind. I said, no, not this time. I'll stay behind that line. But why would I save your ass? You deserve to be put on blast. I know this is only the anger in me, and you haven't seen the hottest degree, but the woman in me keeps screaming, he isn't mine. So stop wasting your time. Search out the independence in me. Bring back the love and worth of self. Release him and move on to something else. Maybe I'll write until I can't write no more, or maybe I'll cry my eyes out behind closed doors. Maybe I'll go on a spree and sleep with every guy I ever slept with before, or maybe I'll get on my knees and pray to the Lord. God, send me a man, not just any man, but a strong black man, one who values family and is stable-minded. Give me a man who loves me, one who puts no one above me, and I want him to be handsome too, Lord, and make him all mine. Amen. I am deleting your number out of my phone. Emotional removal. I am deleting your number